This is our Summer Wave 20 foot by 48 inch metal framed pool. This is our fourth season with it. We really got half a season the first season because we moved and we didn't get it open until the end of July. But I did not like the skimmer that came with this pool. It came with a screw-on through the wall skimmer. But it was really chintzy and crappy, and I wanted a better quality. So I removed this Hayward skimmer that had been on our previous pool and transferred it to this one and just replaced the gaskets. This is my sand filter and pump, and this is a 1.5 horsepower pump. It puts about 70 gallons a minute through it. It does a good job keeping the pool nice and clean. I'm able to vacuum this. I winterize this every year. I do not take it down. These right here are starting to get a little bit of rust. You really can't see it from this side. You can see it from the inside of the pool a little more. I treat these pools every spring and fall with BoShield T9. I wipe them all down on the outside everywhere that I can reach and get that. And then this part here, the top of this liner, these get frayed and the fiberglass shards come out. I've been treating this also twice a year. I use the Vinyl 303 protectant and just wipe this part of the liner down to protect it from sun damage. I also do the BoShield T9 on the ladder as well. That ladder is more rusted than the frame of this pool. It's cheaper. But I also put a heavy-duty black mat underneath this ladder to protect the liner. When the pool is in use, we pull the ladder out, obviously, in the winter. I have a locking gate up here. The walls of this are supposed to be 48 inches, but they're more like 54 inches tall because our yard is not level. So it was on a slope, and the way the pool is set up, I did it on purpose to make it harder for a small child to climb in here. Not saying they couldn't get in here, but it'd be really hard for them. It's even hard for an adult to climb over the wall. I had a tall friend of mine try it, and he struggled to get over the wall. He could do it because he's so tall, but he struggled. So this pool stays pretty clean. Those are the things I do to maintain it every year. I have a 24-foot winter cover that goes over it, and because they're made 4 foot bigger, it's actually 28 foot, so it protects most of this frame. I don't know how long I'm going to get with this frame. I'm a little nervous about how much it's rusting because I can't see the inside of it all the way through, but so far it's holding up. My daughter's already been in this pool a few times with her friend, and she's really enjoying it. It's fairly easy to maintain. The only chemicals I use are the 3-inch chlorine tablets with algicide and clarifier added. I also use liquid algicide, which I just added some, so if you look where my water is coming out my return line, it's a little bit foamy because of that. But I had to add a little bit when I first opened it. The water opened clear due to my winter cover not ripping out this year, which was really nice. This pool is fairly easy to maintain. It's a little over 8,000 gallons of water. I like this style of pool because when I get tired of the pool or nobody wants to swim anymore, it's a lot easier to take down than a traditional hard-sided pool. And I can heat this. What I plan to do to redneck heat this summer to have it warm enough for me to comfortably swim is I have a fire pit right over here. I plan to get some copper tubing and hook that up inside the fire pit while I'm burning that, and have my submersible pump push the water out of the pool over there through the copper tubing and back into the pool. And I think that'll heat this up fairly nicely because it's not a giant pool. But overall, if you are considering one of these pools, they're worth it. The Intex is a good brand. This is Summer Wave brand, which I've been happy with. I have had no leaks so far on the liner. I've got heavy duty protection underneath the liner. I've got horse stall mats under there, heavy duty tarp. I've got a pool pad under there and sand underneath all that. So I've got like 3 or 4 layers of protection on the bottom because that's where you develop your leaks. I also do not overfill my pool. You'll see that my water level is not right up to the tip where the pool is brown, and it's that way intentionally because they rip out. The other thing I did was when we cut the skimmer opening for this to make it bigger, I did the reinforced part of the liner because I see a lot of people do it right here. the very edge, that has the potential to rip out. That's not reinforced right there. So I did not want to chance that. My return line I also cut to fit 1.5 inch hoses, so I got more power. I have shut off valves, so at any time I can shut the water off. When I have the pump off, I can shut the water off and service my sand filter and my pump basket without draining the pool down. So those are things I do to make my life easier. I hope this helps people, and I hope you guys have a great summer.